Welcome to my first Flosstube. My name is Wendy. I'm from the Netherlands, so if my English is a bit crooked, I'm sorry. I'm doing my best. I'm a stitcher since 2020, so not so long. I'm not an experienced stitcher, but I like it and I do it a lot. So I do have some stitching to show you. I want to go to my WIPs very shortly. I have some WIPs from before this year, but the most of them are from this year because at the end of this year I will become 40 years old and I wanted to do something fun with that, so 40 new starts this year. I finished some of them, but I still have a lot to show you, so I think we best can start looking at my WIPs, and if I have something to tell you, I can do it while we look at what I've been working on. My first WIP is from 2020, and it's the first I've been working on with black Ada. It's from a game. Some of you will know him. It's Link from the game Zelda. It's one of my favorite computer games. So I had to stitch something from that game. I told myself it's for my son, but actually it's for myself. It's a design by Sarah Baumann, and I bought this one on Etsy. And I'm stitching it on 14 count black Ada. Like I said, it's my first one on Ada. And I'm not sure what my doesn't matter how I'm working on this one. It's a little bit messy, and I didn't came very far on it because it's on paper, and I'm not really a good stitcher on paper, and it's on black, and well, black isn't easy to work on. I think it's not easy to work on, especially not in the evening, and that's the moment I can spend the most time on stitching, because then my children are in bed. I have 3, which the oldest one is 11, and then I have one. The oldest one is a boy. He is 11. I have another boy from he's 9 years old. And my daughter is almost 7. In October she will become 7. So every evening when they go to bed, I'm done, I'm tired with everything, and I can do a lot of stitching, which I do too long, if you have to believe my husband. The next one is a very small one. I had to finish it in one go, but I'm almost too afraid of telling you, but I lost some of the threads, some of the color, so I have to look it up before sorry, I'm looking down, I have to look up before I can continue on this, but it will work out. It's a very small one, like I said. It's, sorry for the glare, Christmas card from Forever Friends. It was with a magazine. I think it's from World of Cross Stitching, or the other one. I lost it for the moment, but oh, here, it is here. The World of Cross Stitching. It was a present from a friend, and this is where I'm at. I'm almost done, but it's this color, clearly, which I lost, and I will find it. So next time I will finish it, and I'll probably make a card of it, but maybe a little ornament for in the Christmas tree. It's also a nice idea. I picked up from my friend who is responsible for my addiction. I probably will be talking about her a little bit more, because she is, like I said, the one who started me with this hobby, and she is a very experienced stitcher. I think she is a very experienced stitcher, and well, she is special also because I'm doing 40 stars this year, and she was she became 40 this year too. So we wanted to do something special together, and we were talking about what we wanted to do. And I said, well, 40 years, 40 stars. So that was fine for me because I hardly had any WIPs yet. But she was thinking 40 is no challenge because 40 was her average. She likes starting. I don't. She does. And so she is doing a starter day this year. So I asked her if she wanted to do this Flosstube together with me. And at first she wanted to, but it's a busy time for her, studying, working, children also. So we decided she will do a cast. She will come in these videos, in my videos, a few times and show what she's working at or some of her WIPs. With starter day, you can imagine she has a big stash, and she already had a stash around 100, so it's not for one video. Let's go look at my WIPs. This one is my first full coverage. I thought it was a big one in the world of cross stitching. It's not that big. It's not small. It's not huge. It's also a pattern I bought on Etsy. It's the first I think I bought on Etsy. I'm not sure. I discovered Etsy and I was overwhelmed with the choices. But I am a stitcher fan for movie teams, game teams, most designs like that. Fantasy, of course, for me. I don't know who this designer is of this one. Most of them I wrote on it. I'm sorry. When it comes up again, I tell you who this designer is. I'm stitching this on my 18 count Ada. It's my current favorite fabric. Sorry. Like I said, I have to think a lot about how to phrase some of the terms because I'm not English. Not like this, like this. I started this in have to look at my notes, in June of 21. Of course, this year I've not been working on this because of all my starts. Currently, I think 5%, something like that. Not really far. Just the moon, and I'm almost at the castle, so that's nice. I dyed this one blue because of the dark colors of the design. Sorry, I have to work on this. And I was scared. Focus, please. Yeah, I cannot point it right. I was scared the white would come through. Like I said, I don't have experience with things like this, so I wanted to be sure, so I dyed it blue. Felt safe. Okay, I have two more from before 2022. Also, this one is from 21. It was a gift after finishing a secret stitch along from a Facebook group we have here in Holland. And I don't have the picture, but it's almost done, so you can see what the design is. Here it is. Mickey. Christmas Mickey. The secret stitch along was Minnie Mouse. Like I said, when you finish that one, this was the present, and it's very cute. surprisingly more colors than the mini had. And the design, or the Mickey, this one, doesn't like me because I make a lot of mistakes in it. But I want to finish it next time it comes out of my roulation. It will be done. It will be done then. It will be friends in it. It's a design from, sorry, noise. It's a design from Athena's borduurwereld. It's Dutch. Sorry, paused a moment because I was lost for words, and a lot of the quiet time is not so nice to be looking at. The next one is Donkey Kong. I couldn't show you my printed picture because it's also the pattern. I hope it is focusing. It's a silhouette Donkey Kong with a game inside. This one is for the middle son, Steph he is called. I finished already Mario with the same idea, and I wanted to hang them in his bedroom. We currently moved to a new house, and my plan was to hang it in his bedroom by the time we were finished decorating the house, but didn't get to finish it. And the other one is still in the closet, but it's nice to think it will hang there eventually. But maybe by the time this one is finished, he's out of Mario. I don't know. Maybe I hang it in my own bedroom then. I never get tired of games. Well, here is where I am at. It's a lot of black. It goes quickly. But then again, I have a lot of different tastes. So I want a lot of different projects. So I didn't finish this one in one go. It's the story of my life. Hardly ever finish something in one go. So now we are at my WIPs from this year. The first two I started, I finished, so we will look at that another time. And the first one I didn't finish is again a movie themed. And it's an oldie, not oldie, it's about my age, so it's not that old. It's the Oren from the Never-Ending Story. And recently I saw something on Facebook, they are filming another movie, so I'm happy. Yeah, the Oren. And I bought this one on Etsy, and it's from the Nerdy Needle design. And I'm stitching this on a 18 count Ada, and it's not really white, it's a little sandy, I think, I'm not sure, I don't write things like that. I see there's a spot on this one. Maybe I make more spots, or maybe it's intendedly, maybe I painted this one myself, dyed. I remember I made a lot of mistakes in the beginning, but now I'm have a lot of lines on it, so it probably will go a lot faster the next time it comes out. I like it. Like the most works I'm working on, of course, because why else would you do that? Next one is a sampler, and it's from Narnia movie book. Just what you like. Didn't read the books yet. I want to. I know they are children's books, but most fantasy, or a lot of fantasy books are originally. Sorry, stupid fly. Children books. Harry Potter is a children's book, and Narnia too. Doesn't matter. I will read it, or actually listen to it, because these days I don't have time to read because I have to stitch, so I can listen to books, and I never read so much books before. Now I am on Storyteller. Also on Etsy. Did I write? Yeah, it's Linda Over, who is the designer. And although the design is in blue, of course that really doesn't matter in projects like this. I decided I wanted to do this one with blended color. And beginner I am, I made a mistake in the way you're supposed to use it. I always do the loop start. I've learned that from my friend. But with blended colors you are not supposed to do that. So in the beginning it didn't work out like it's supposed to be, but I still like the effect. I'm in the you see it, lower right corner. I wanted to start with the closet. I thought I would finish it in the first square, because it's a little bit square like in the first row, but it were a lot more stitches to do that. I painted this, dyed this fabric with curcuma, yellow root. I don't know how you say it. It's a spice. I wanted to have a golden look on it. Felt like a nice combination. But then I realized I wanted to make it into a pillow. And pillows you have to wash once in a while, at least in my household. And I'm not sure if curcuma stays if it gets washed out. Well, we find that out when we are at that point. I am starting to ramble. I do that in Dutch too, so it's nothing strange for me, but maybe it's hard to follow for you, and I'm sorry. Also, a movie theme, the next one, is it is like all of the movies actually I'm stitching, one of my favorites. Goonies Never Say Die. It's so fun movie. I can watch it hundreds of times. I probably already watched it hundreds of times. Last year I watched it with my oldest son and some of his friends, and we started the movie and they don't like this kind of movies. But 5 minutes in, they are quite till the end happy. I said, trust your mother. Trust your mother. So I had some fabric left from the Harry Potter Hogwarts by Night design. So I am painting this also on 18 count Ada. Oh, I'm sorry. And I only did the black lines, black text, which is of course the center. I wanted to do the heads too, but well, time was up for this one. Oh, it's from Fiddlesticks. I bought this one on Etsy. Also, Etsy is my first real online shop I found, and well, for those of you who shop on Etsy know how much there is to go through. I wish I was still 10 years old and I started stitching, because all of the designs I like, I can never finish them sorry, in this lifetime. Well, poor me. This one was a present from a friend who got pause. So it's a lot harder this than I eventually thought it would be. So well, bear with me or not. You can choose another movie. movie, Flosstube, if you want to. But if you want to see fantasy movie designs, stick with me, put out the sound, just watch the pictures. Like I said, or like I wanted to say, this is a picture from my friend, present from my friend, for my birthday when I became 39 for this year to start. It's a design from Riolis, like it says. And the fun with this design or pattern, I don't know how you say it, is that the background is already printed on. You don't have to stitch it. So it has the feeling of full coverage, but then you only have to do the design, in this case griffin, and it's fantastic. I like mythical creatures a lot. I think this is 14 count, might be 18 counts. Did I read it? No, not that I can find quickly. But it's fun to stitch. It's the first one I have to blend colors myself, so that's new. And well, it gives a nice effect for those of you who don't know it yet. And it's a kit, and with some pictures of the ones in the same series, and of course I have to have more. I can show you, of course, and I can't decide on which one I will start. When I finish this one, I first have to finish the griffin. I told myself probably will do the dragon first, but maybe I do the stack first, because I was already looking for something like that. It gives me the feel of the spirit of the North. So who knows? But first I have to finish this griffin. Not yet. What's this? Oh, it's this one is a little bit different than my usual taste. Oh, no picture. Oh, I have to fold it because that is the pattern on it. Sorry for the noise. It's a series from the seasons. I wanted to do something seasonal, and well, when you start stitching, you don't have a lot of stash, so I cannot buy everything. Can't buy everything. Of course, you have to if you do. Have to. It's my choice to do this, but I picked this one out from a magazine I already had laying around, so I didn't have to buy a new pattern. That's what I wanted to say. I almost finished this in one go, but then again I have a relation, a planning, how you like to say it, and I can if I say I work on this 3 weeks, I can do that. I can do 2 weeks. I can switch a little bit. But well, the time ran out for this one. Especially because it's not my usual choice of work. Oh, I take a sip of tea to calm my nerves. Oh, this one is really one of my. Oh, you see, I don't use project bags like the most of you I've seen saw using. I have them in document folders. This one is boring red. I have some plastics like this, a little bit nicer. It works for me, so and it can fit better in my closet, where they will be waiting for the time they can come out. Like I said, I like movies, I like game teams, and I like books. I didn't say that, but I do like books too. And this is also a book and movie themed. I have a funny story with this. I have time. I have to pick up my children, so I cannot linger a lot on each project. But this one I will tell. Like I said, I have children, and my second son. I don't know. I was on leave with my because of the birth of my daughter, I think. So it's about 7 years ago. Maybe not. I'm not sure. It doesn't matter. But my son was playing outside, and I will try to find a picture. Just a moment. So took a while, but I found it. Like you can see here, this is the book cover, same as the design I'm making from It, written by Stephen King. I'm sorry about the glare. And then one day I was reading this, and my son Steph went playing outside, and while I was reading this, he came in like this. Can you see it? It's a little bit vague like this, but I had a chill at that moment. But again, just a book, a movie, just the way you like it. So I'm stitching this one, and I really love the design. But I was surprised on how many colors there were in this one. I'm doing this one on black because that is how the design is made. Sorry, it's an 18 count. Yeah, a lot of confetti. Not really what I'm good at, because I can't count. I make a lot of mistakes with confetti, and I haven't found the right method for me yet to make little less mistakes. That's fine. It's like how I am, so I survive. The next one is my biggest. It's a full cover. Full cover from Disney, of course. Movie fan. I also have to do something from Disney, and it's designs like this. There are many different ones, different kind designs which have the same look and feel. It's so fun that there are so many different movies together, so you don't have to make them all apart. And I picked this one out because this one had Lilo and Stitch, which I like a lot. I just like the whole design, of course. It's from Zana Cross Stich Designs from Etsy. And like I said, if you like this, there are a lot of different similar ones on Etsy or somewhere else. And it's a big one, like I said, for me. For me it's a big one, but I think it's for everybody, it's a big one. It's 120 centimeters, so I don't know, inches, it's here. If you do it on 25 counts, like I am doing this one on, it's 39 inches wide and 27 inches up and down. So yeah, it's a big one, and I've started in the left upper corner with this one on an easy count. Is it easy count? to do this. Sorry. And once again, I was thinking I can do the part in one go, but again, I didn't. Next one is a pattern I already had, was again gifted to me by my friend. She helped me start it with a lot of stuff. She's fantastic. This one she gave to me, and my again Steph wanted me to pick to make one of the tigers, and he picked out this one because he said to me it's the most realistic, and I agree. So that's why is in this year I started it with black, and then decided every time I have some time left I can do a different color. So this is how far I got it. I think it's a 14 count. It's a 14 count Ada with a little bit of gold in it. The design asked for, I believe, sand. Doesn't matter. But I liked the gold in it, made it special. And I know my son likes a little bit of glitter, so because it's his present. Okay, let's go. I have time enough yet before I have to pick up the children from school. School is only 5 minutes away, so I'm not living in a big town or something like that. Everything is close. Here we have the Fellowship of the Ring. Again, book and movie. And I am ashamed to say, maybe I better can't say it, but I like the movies more. It's cursing for the Lord of the Rings fans, I know. But the books are good, of course. Good is not the right words to describe it. It's the basic, it's the Bible of fantasy. But the movies are just a little bit more fun, a little bit more fantasy. I think I better shut up now. So I doing this on a 18 count Ada again, and I started with Gandalf. And well, this is a nice one to when it comes up in my relation next year. I will do it with spinning of the wheel. You can say, oh well, let's do a next character. Next time I want to do Frodo, maybe even Legolas. Here, finger here. And then we see how it goes. Nice design to put on goals. It's easy to put on goals on this one. My table's getting a bit crowded. The next one is, it's also Lord of the Rings. It's a sampler from the same series of Narnia, which I've shown you before. So from Linda Ova, also from Etsy. And this one I'm also doing in a blended color, but not in red or reddish, but in greenish colors. And again I made a mistake with the blended color, how to use them. You can see it. You can see it on this side. There is a lot of same here. I did it wrong, but I still do like it. And it makes it unique, even more. I love these samplers. They fun to stitch. Every time you have a little different design to do. Still all cross stitches. I don't have anything with special stitches on it yet. Never know. Here is the next seasonal one. So we already are in the summer. It's the summer hummingbird. This is lovely. Hummingbirds are lovely. I didn't get that far on this one. It's on linen, I believe. Yeah, it's linen. Just like the other one. Oh, sorry. Didn't even finish the bird. Well, I had a schedule for the summer. I wanted to do. I wanted to take one work with me on holiday. We went to France with the car, and I didn't want to have two patterns with me, or whips with me, or starts with me. So I wanted to finish some works before I went on holiday. So that's why I didn't come that far on the summer bird. And I think the same is with this one. This one is from July, so I learned that a lot of stitchers do Christmas in July, like my friend too. So I also did Christmas in July this year. Most of them are smaller, and I finished them already, except this one. It's a little. Let me show the design first. Christmas angel, also from the world of cross stitching, came with a magazine. Again, a gift from my friend. It's stitched on plastic, not a fabric. Then I don't know how you say it. Plastic. It's on plastic. I done the angel, but not yet the wings. When you finish the stitching, you have to make some cuts, and then you fold it, put it together, and then you can hang it in the Christmas tree. Wow, I really need to practice on some English terms. Next one is, surprise, I don't know yet. Oh, of course, the one I have taken with me on my holiday. It's from Thea Gouverneur. She's a Dutch designer who lives in America, I believe. Or maybe I'm totally mistaken. This one is not a movie, it is not a book, it's a theme park from Holland, the Efteling. And this part is from the Enchanted Forest, Fairy Forest, Enchanted Forest. We say Sprookjesbos. This one was gifted to me by my mother. I asked her for this one because I wanted to do something from the Efteling. I like that theme park. I went to that park a lot of times, also with my children already, and they are also big fans of the Efteling. I finished the candy house from the witch. You can see the needle minder. I don't work a lot with needle minders yet, but I had a coin left from a visit at the park, so I made it myself. The design is with white fabric. I just wanted to make it a little bit more my own, and I dyed it a little bit lila, I think the correct term is. Purple, don't know. I like it. It's 18 count Ada. So, well, we're almost done. Good. I have some time left for before I have to go to school. Yeah, 4 more. Is this the next one? Yes. It doesn't matter anyway. I don't know which one I did. So, I can say everything I want to say. Oh, I'm a little bit warm. You can see the nerve on my cheeks. This one is my first purchase I did on Heaven and Earth. And, of course, after Etsy, I discovered Heaven and Earth designs, and again, I'm already too old to start stitching because, wow, so many many fantastic designs, and well, full cover, so it will take me forever and ever and ever to do them. But this one is an Escher. He's also a Dutch designer, but well known over the world. So, especially for his how do you say that? Surrealistic or optical illusions, which this one is not really. This is still a very nice design. My husband picked this one out. We both wanted to do. I wanted to do an Escher, and I know he likes Escher, so he picked this one out for me. He's not a big fan of me stitching all the time, but well, I gave him a roll in this one. It's only 1% I did. It's the upper right corner I started this one in. I don't have a preference yet with starting points. Yeah, come on. Focus. I bought a new one especially for the focus. Yes. It's I'm doing this with half stitches because well, I want to finish it before I'm in the 90s or something like that. And with the other full coverage, I really had to do it with half stitches, and because it's on a 25 joblin, it works. You probably cannot see it well on the screen, but it's not fully white anymore. I gave it a bath in a black paint, but only very slightly, so it's grayish again, because I was afraid that the bright white would come through the dark colors, which will follow when you go lower. So just for me, for my insurance, that it will cover better. Next one is one of my first on Etsy. I can say favorite before, just so it's okay. Breathe. It's one of my first I saw on Etsy, and I bought this only recently because it's so cute. It's so cute, and it has surprising colors. Because I was starting this, and I thought it's the same colors of my Harry Potter full cover on this side. There is the same blue in it as the Hogwarts by Night. So I started it in this corner, and well, that are a lot of different colors than the blue. No, right way up is this way. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's very lovely colors. I really love working on this one. It's also on a 25 count Ada. Didn't color this one. It will be fine. There is a little white in it also, so. And I'm doing full stitches, so it will cover. Now we're at my current works. I always have two projects out of my out of the closet to work on. One on paper and one I have on Pattern Keeper. But I have Pattern Keeper on my phone, and my phone is not really only mine. My children use my phone a lot to watch YouTube or play a little game. They don't have their own tablets, so they use my phone. My oldest one has his own phone, and they have how do you say, game consoles. We have the Switch. But then again, of course, a lot of games they only have on my phone, so they need my phone. And well, when we're all sitting on the couch or doing something, I think, oh, nice time to stitch, and then my pattern is confiscated because it's on my phone. So that's why I also have something laying around on paper. Because the autumn started, I'm currently at the fall cardinal. Yeah. I started this one yesterday, and this is where I am at. Now you can see I'm working in a ring. That's the way I started with cross stitching by hand. I still like to do it, but I also like to work with this kind of ring. It's a small one, and it helps me focus, and of course it helps you tighten the fabric so you can see the holes better. So that's one I started yesterday, and I still have the one on Pattern Keeper out for a few days. It's now 22 of September, so that makes it 8 days more in this month, and then I will start some Halloween styled patterns, which we'll be watching next time when I make a WIP video. Again, a Harry Potter design, little different feeling on it. It's a sampler. It says from Daria Mastrakova, and also bought this one on Etsy, and it's lovely. It says different colors again than the usual ones I did up until now. It's a little bit, it has a bit of old feeling to it. So I dyed my fabric with coffee to give it a little bit more the parchment feeling. I thought it would be funny, and well, I'm not that far yet. You can see, oh no, turn it around. I am working on the envelope, the Hogwarts letter of course, and the rat. I couldn't finish the envelope first because I had to visit the shop first for some more threads, because well, I don't have all of them in my stash. A lot of them I do because again I was gifted a big stash of colors by my friend. And well, now we are at the end of the WIPs and at the end of the video. Whew, this was a lot harder than I thought it would be. So I hope when I make the next video I won't be so hot because wow, and I won't be rambling so much, but I can't promise you that because like I said, I ramble also in Dutch. So I was planning to do a next video with finishing my finished project. I don't have them all in the house anymore because most finishes I gave away as a present to my parents mostly, or cards, small projects. But I have enough laying around, and next time I make a video I will be stitching with the Halloween patterns, or maybe even the father. I'm not sure when I have time to make a new one. I hope within a month. And maybe I don't, because all of you say, please don't make a new video. But I hope you enjoyed watching my WIPs, even though it's a little bit With that said, I will say till next time. Goodbye.